And how is it different from the Asian Cup? How is it different from the Asian Cup and and the friendlies that we've had? It's simply, the big stars aren't in the squad, really. So it's going to be kind of like newer players who don't get to play for the national team often, WE League players, right? So it could be a good chance to see the strength of the new WE League, the new Pro League, which has been doing kind of okay, technically speaking. I think it will be quite interesting to see how strong the league is, especially now that we're going to be playing against stronger opposition, like China sending a very strong squad, and so are Korea, right? So it'll be very interesting to see how Japan do without the big names there. That'll be important looking ahead to the World Cup next year as well. Where a lot of the squad, it isn't so obvious at the moment who Ikeda is going to pick. He's only been in the job for 8 months, right? So he's still deciding, still experimenting a lot. And I think we can expect that continue a little bit here as well in the EAFF-E1 tournament. Okay. So just looking at your question, that answers itself, right? So we don't have Iwabuchi, we don't have Hasegawa, and again, it's for these WE League players to really show, how far they've come now that they are, fully professional football players and all that kind of stuff. All right. So. Yeah, I mean, they haven't really played so much recently. It was just those two tournaments, and even at club level, a lot of these players just haven't played for a long time. So that is going to be same as China. So I think there's not going to be too much advantage there, or too much disadvantage, however you want to look at it. So yeah. All right, okay, and then how I think they're actually going to do the Nadeshiko, I think, I don't think they're going to win it. I think, China have a better squad. I think Korea have a better squad. I think they will probably be able to beat Chinese Taipei, maybe get a result against Korea. But I think this is all about experimenting the new Nadeshiko era, the Ikeda era, as we move forward into the World Cup without the star players. We need to look at a few more different options and things like that. So that's going to be quite interesting to see exactly what Ikeda does, and especially when we're looking at the centre forward combination, the front two. He hasn't seemed to settle that well so far. We know that Riko Ueki is probably going to be the number 9, but who she plays alongside with it in the number 10 role, that's been changing a lot. We don't have Iwabuchi this time, so there are a few options. It could be Remina Chiba, who's playing at Jeff United Ladies. It could be the Ueno at Sanfrecce Hiroshima as well. She's been doing very well, so we'll have to see about that one as well.